eShop, we've got a second follow-up review here for Jalaire, or her name is Jalaire Peel, and she has a question. Is well, I'm using the Etsy ads and renewing my items every day to get more traffic. I feel like I'm spending more money on advertising than what my revenue is. So I understand what you're saying, Jalaire. It can be annoying. And I would say when you're getting your shop started, sometimes that can be the case, especially with renewing your items. Renewing makes a big difference. It really helps out a lot. It usually just kind of pops you right back up to the top of the search results. And I would say it looks like you're starting to get some traction because it says you've gotten multiple 5-star reviews in the last 7 days. So that's a good sign right there. Let's see, November 23. Yeah, you've gotten a whole bunch. You got like 5 in the last few days. So I don't know, maybe you're starting to get a little bit of traction. I hope so. But that's a whole bunch right there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 reviews in the last like 3 or 4 days, which is really good. So when your shop is due, sometimes it feels that way because you are spending more money on renewing, and maybe if you're also running shop ads can really cost a lot. They can spend money pretty quickly. But I would say when you're fresh out the gate and you're just trying to get some traction, you're only at 14 sales so far. Those initial sales can be some of the tougher ones to get. So it's good to invest more into spend money on renewing your items and push them and not worry so much about making a profit up front, just so you can get those initial sales in the door, and then you get those reviews, and then it kind of starts to get that snowball rolling fast. So now that you've gotten 5 reviews on your shop, it's going to be a lot easier for you to get the next 14 sales, hopefully. And it just kind of grows from there. And then as you start to sell, Etsy starts to recognize, starts to pick you up in the search algorithms a little bit more often. And they start to, you're also going to learn what works and what doesn't work from firsthand experience. You'll start to notice, okay, people really like these type of earrings. People don't like this one so much. I've listed this one. Nobody bought it. I listed this one and it's sold. So hopefully that you start to get enough sales in the door that it balances out, and you start to get that snowball effect, and everything starts rolling for you. I'm hoping, and I think you're definitely on the right path there. Now, looking at this listing here, so looking at your products, you've got 16 items. I would recommend getting even more listings on here. And also, maybe if you have some that are standout winners, you go ahead and duplicate them or kind of take different pictures of them, which it looks like you've already done. Like we've got this honeycomb earring, which I think is a really cute one. And you got this version with this image first. And then, is it the same product? I can't tell if you've duplicated that one or not. So you've got it right here. And so you've only got that listing one time. Now, I would suggest you could also, because it looks like you, where did I see that? Maybe it was your sales. I saw 2 different thumbnails here. So this one, you've got this thumbnail with it's a little bit closer up, and then this one is a 2. So this is a really good thing to test is your thumbnail. And then this is the same one, it looks like again, but you must have had this thumbnail first whenever this one sold, and then this thumbnail, and then this thumbnail. So your thumbnail makes a big difference, okay? And it's hard to always tell what thumbnail is going to do the best for you. Honestly, this thumbnail might be the best one because it's just so easy to see. The orange against the gray, it really contrasts it nicely. It's super easy to see this listing here, what the product is on this one. This one is a little bit harder to see because of your color of your skin in the background. It just makes it a little bit harder to see. So this is something that's really important and good to test is what thumbnail is the best, which one gets the most views, and which one gets me the most sales. So another way you can test that is to actually make a copy of your listing and then to, try a different thumbnail in that first image slot to see which one does best. Now, personally, I think these ones with just the earring in it is probably better because it's super simple and it's really easy for me to see what the earrings look like when I'm scrolling around looking. These ones are so easy to catch. I can see exactly what it looks like. This one is a little bit harder, and this one is maybe even harder still because it just kind of makes it it just makes the earring so much smaller in that thumbnail image. Now, this is a great image to have as your second image, but you might be better off having this one as your number one because it just makes it really, really easy and really, really quick to see. So, but I think you're on the right track. You've got those 14 sales. You just got a whole bunch of reviews. Keep it up. Keep pushing on your shop. I think you're close to getting a nice breakthrough and really, really getting some progress there. So I hope that helps out, Jalaire.